Hey, welcome to a new playthrough of MechWarrior 5 Chaos Reign DLC. So this was a new DLC that was just released today. It takes place, I think, about 3 years after the Battle of Tukayyid. So if you watched that playthrough on the Clans game, you probably saw that. We are back with Mason once again, and it looks like this DLC is going to have a little something to do with Clan Jade Falcon. In fact, it even ties into the Battletech cartoon. If you watch that, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s. I was actually a big fan of that cartoon, even though it didn't last very long. And the quality was a little bad. What I went ahead and did is we're going to start a new playthrough, but I am importing the data from my last DLC that we played, which, well, I don't know, was back in, I don't know, October, November sometime. So we'll go ahead and get started. It looks like we have a priority transmission, so we will see what's going on. All right, Jake, that data cache was nabbed from the Diamond Sharks. I believe I finally found a buyer on Tharkad. With Archon Melissa Steiner's recent assassination and the Isle of Skye now rebelling against the throne, the Lyrian half of the FedCom is descending into chaos. While ComStar's truth has held for the past 3 years, the clans are still frequently raiding Lyrian territory. Core word of Tukayyid, bringing both the AFFC and the Lyrian people to their breaking point. My contacts have a strong incentive to take us and the intel we have seriously. However, they have military inquiries that I believe are best left to a mech warrior like yourself to answer. I want to put you under contract to represent IE in these negotiations, as you'll be able to speak to the military implications of this intel better than I ever could. Give me an answer as soon as you can. I'll book our jump ships to Tharkad as soon as I can hear back from you. Okay, we got 5 months. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our roster real quick, and then I think we'll go ahead and accept it. And like I said, since this is a new playthrough, but with imported data, we do have mechs aplenty and a little bit of money. I have several clan mechs from the last one. I just don't have a ton of good ones. So hopefully we can pick up something. We got plenty in storage, so that's nice. And that's part of the reason why I do imports. It's just easier. I mean, I could start a brand new game, but that would take forever to get where we need to be. So that's kind of why I do it. And honestly, it has been a bit since I've played. I played clans quite a bit in the past couple months, and then we've been focusing on front missions. So I'm going to be a little rusty playing this, but it's like riding a bike. You'll get back into it really quick. Let's see. Do I have... Where's my archer? I do have the Agincourt. Cool. And this may be my Agincourt with, I want to say, clan weapons. At least some. Yeah, so we got some medium pulses. That's pretty much all it's got. Everything else is the standard tier 4, though. So not too bad. So that'll be good. And let's just check a few other things real quick. So we do have a Timberwolf S, which is slightly under tonnage. I'll have to check why that is. We have an awesome that's damaged that needs to be repaired. So we'll go ahead and I think we'll go ahead and repair you. Do we lose a part? Just damage. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start the work on that. Might as well do it before we take whatever we're going to do. Typically, we have to travel a bit. And I'll go ahead and just repair you as well. And we do have a gargoyle. Kind of a nasty one. We didn't really have a chance to try or use it. So I think for now, until we know what we're doing here. Now we know we're going to go up against clanners, so I will definitely need to use some clan parts and mechs. I do have a couple vultures, you know, mad dogs. So we could pull one of those out, put it into service. Right now, though, we're mostly Intersphere. Like I said, I got a Timberwolf and looks like a Loki / Hellbringer. Decent. Couple clan weapons. In the last DLC, you don't get clan weapons very quickly. Like, you have to keep playing to like farm them. You don't have enough time or money to buy them outright. So hopefully that's not the case with this one. All right. Well, I think we're as good as we're going to get to start. We've got some assaults, mediums, heavies. We got a little bit of everything. And I got plenty of mechs we can bring over. I'll probably do most of my builds off camera. Ooh, we do have a Nova Prime. for Black Hawk. But I'll probably do them offline. I might do a few builds here. Yeah, we do have some things. Timberwolves. So I definitely have some mechs we can use. I just don't have them fixed. Probably still cost a ton, but good to know. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the transmission's about. See how bad we get our butt kicked. Looks like we're going to be giving up control for a year. And let's go ahead and depart. Okay, Mason, jump ship berths are secured and paid for. Head to the system's jump point as soon as you're ready. I'm forwarding the data now. Already en route to Tharkad. Need to speak to some people on the ground before I have you come in as my military expert. Hail me when you get in system, and I'll be sure to meet you at Tharkad spaceport with the potential buyer. Be on your best behavior, Jake. The Archon's assassination, coupled with the Sky Rebellion and the clan raids, has put the entire Lyran half of the FedCom on edge. Things are tense enough as they are, and the Lyran people's patience is wearing thin. Safe travels. You'll notice the armor that the Innersphere has now, kind of like the clan stuff.
Jake, so glad you came.
It's good to see you again, Spears. Interesting company you're keeping.
Commander J. Mason, you'll cut off your reactors and submit this crap for inspection. Do you comply?
No.
Brianna, shut down the fusion drive. The Port Authority wants to inspect the ship.
Understood.
Do what you gotta do.
Definitely looks pretty cool, though. Kind of looks like a little cross between an elemental and like a Halo armor.
Everything good, old friend?
They're with me.
Jake Mason, I present to you Commandant Adam Steiner of the AFFC strategy and
He's like,
tactics
get off my planet!
Your Grace, I'm sorry. We haven't hosted royalty before.
No grace needed. Just Commandant. I'm not a part of the royal family. Only a distant cousin.
Not distant enough, considering the, armed escort.
Security has been tight since Archon Melissa Steiner's assassination. The suspect is still at large, so naturally, safety and security has been on everyone's minds. Regent Catherine Steiner Davian is just being cautious.
Is that why you came to meet us out here?
I would have loved to invite you both to the Triad. But for now, they're barring anyone not pre-screened from entering government facilities.
Well, we could talk it over in our war room, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Lead the way.
You saw our clan tech. Shh.
Sweep complete, Commandant. Ship is clear.
Good. I can take it from here.
Understood.
Impressive tech.
Adam here is responsible for their development.
Not directly. The Strikers won a number of clan elemental suits early in the war. The NAIS just handled the rest.
You and the Somerset Strikers were inspirational. I mean, the news feeds couldn't get enough of you guys.
What about you? I noticed you have a functional Hellbringer back there. See much action on the clan front?
Oh, more than enough. This guy's probably told you all about it.
I have. But the Commandant insisted on meeting you in person.
Me? Why?
Because I've never heard of you or your outfit before in my life.
That's outrageous.
I'll be frank, Commander. My nation is reeling. First it was the clans conquering a quarter of Lineran territory. An assassination of our Archon. And now the Isle of Skye is an open rebellion. We keep hearing about the keys to stopping the clans. Like finding Hans Davian, who faked his own death and is now secretly their leader. Or that we must repent for our sins because God has sent the clans to punish us. So tell me, what are you offering that is too good for me to pass up?
Interstellar expeditions isn't just anybody, Commandant. Only ComStar's Explorer Corps have deeper pockets than us.
But you claim to have intel and military targets. I'm sorry, Spears, but that is quite a leap from what you normally sell us.
Commandant, my operations officer, Brianna Campbell. Look, I have to ask, if you're so skeptical, then why are we meeting here in the first place?
Well, Regent Steiner Davian is young. She is wary of any intel on the clans coming from non-Lyran sources. But information is ammunition.
He said
What
the
you're selling
line.
is legitimate. It would be invaluable to the Commonwealth.
What about a deep space recon mission? Would that ease your misgivings?
What do you have in mind?
According to our intel, this system the clans call Cambridge is directly corward of Lyran territory. We give you data on this single clan outpost beyond the periphery. You can send a deep space recon force to verify our intel is good.
Just like the Somerset Strikers did.
That can be arranged.
Hold on. IE will never just give this data away for free. That system's over 100 light years through unoccupied space. You'd need our charts and navigators to have any chance of safely venturing that far out into the black.
But I guess that means that you'll have to come along for the ride.
What?
I'll petition the Commonwealth to have IE charter a detachment of AFFC troops to this system. If your intel proves to be true, and there is a clan presence there, I can guarantee that the Commonwealth will buy everything you have.
That's a big ask. Escorting FedCom military dropships into clan space paints a target onto our backs.
You have a mercenary right here that seems more than capable of guarding your company's interests.
Hey. If the payday's right, yeah, we're on board.
Then it looks like you got yourself a deal, Commandant Steiner.
Good. My office will draft up an engagement contract immediately. I look forward to us working together.
Likewise, Commandant.
Nobody looks happy. Okay, so now what do we... We're here. Is there anything to do? I guess we'll check the mech market real quick. It's been a bit. Yeah, nothing we want. I have decent equipment already. I do wonder, now that we are, you know, past the invasion, ooh, the Arrow 4 is available now, so that's something I'm going to be looking at. And anything else that's new that could be of use, besides some of the clan tech that was added? Supposedly there's more lasers and a few other things that were added to the game, so I'm kind of excited to see those. But they do have an arrow. Do I buy it now? I mean, I got 51 million C-bills. That's pretty decent starting. I know it's going to get expensive real quick, trying to keep people alive. I have no idea how difficult this DLC would be, but, you know, they've got one. Let's just buy it. Let's buy the ammo for it, too, I think. I think that's the only things I see that are... Let's buy a few. There we go. All right, well, I guess we had a point where we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and leave. All right, Jake, we're about to embark on a long journey into a region of unexplored space. I've gone over our current stock of provisions, and I feel my inventory is currently too light to support a deep space scouting operation. I've informed the Commandant that the IE signed off on adding a supply run to the books. We'll need to burn to the edge of Steiner-controlled space. This is our last chance to stock up on supplies before we set out on a long trek to Cambridge. It's imperative we fatten our holds before we venture into the blind. If what I believe is waiting for us in Cambridge is there to greet us, we're going to need as many resources as possible to make it through this contract. Jump ship berth is set. Let's head to Barcelona and stock our shelves. All right, we are here. Let's see, what do they got in the market now? Anything good? Ooh, so there are new clan tech variants of the different mechs. I think there's, I don't know, somewhere like 7 or 8. So like this one in particular has the Arrow 4 system. Looks like on its left, maybe. And then a couple lasers, so that's kind of cool. So they'll be designated, I believe, C something. It's like that one's C3. I know there's an Archer one. It's the 2RC, I believe, is the new one. So I'll be looking for that one for sure. The rest of these look pretty normal. Of course, you can always tell by the designation. If you look over here on the left-hand side of the screen, you can see the little Chaos Rain symbol, so you'll know what's available. We'll check equipment real quick. Don't think there's probably anything more. Arrow systems, yeah. Definitely gonna have to work on building some stuff. I think next battle mech I want built is probably gonna be one of the Mad Dogs, I imagine. Since we've already got a Timberwolf, I'll probably this first mission, depending on how heavy a tonnage, probably go out in the Timberwolf, maybe bring one of my Black Knights, maybe my Awesome. I don't think we'll do the Hellbringer, although I mean, it is a missile mech. It's not horrible. I might bring that one. But yeah, I think one of these Mad Dogs, maybe the Prime. There's no weapons on it, so I got to figure all that. It's also been a while since I played non-modded, so that'll be interesting too. All right, so we got a mission. And I am not going to read through everything, but basically there's a heavy presence of Clan Steel Viper in the system. Let's see, we just spoke to the planetary governor. These clan raiders arrived in the system a short time ago and have been pestering them, issuing batch-alls for their food reserves and duels. Truce or not, these clans are intent on making life miserable for the citizens across the inner sphere. Now we're in a spot. The Commandant spent a solid 2 weeks fighting against the clanners to secure this planet. He doesn't want to just abandon the world after all the work. So we're going to be fighting against Clan Steel Viper, it looks like. And does it give us any idea how difficult this will be? I don't think it does, so it is what it is. 235 is the tonnage. So that will definitely make me have to rethink things a little bit here, and we'll take, I think, pretty good amount of money, and then maybe salvage the rest. And yeah, we have, let's see, what were our pilot situation here? We've got some good ones. Yeah, we'll put Brown back in. Let's see, we've got some good ones, or at least decent. Morgan, Trinsky. We had several that were approaching 60. And Hagel, that's cool. These seem like new ones. I don't recall these. All right, well, for the first round, let's see. Let's take out, do we want to take our clan tech or do we want to take the good old archer? I think for the first mission, we'll do clan tech. Let's see, see what we can do with that. And because we're kind of limited on what we can bring, and that may actually cause me problems. Who's good with missiles? You're all good with missiles. Let's see. Maybe the Hunchback. Black Knight. And that leaves me 35. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. I don't have a lot of little mechs. That's an 85 tonner. 65. Okay, so that puts us 30 over. Let's see. I mean, I'm in a 75. I could go lighter, I guess. Yeah, we need the Mad Dog. We need to build the Mad Dog as soon as possible. Otherwise, we're way over tonnage. I mean, that's 65, but we're still 20. I mean, we could go with 3 max and not take the 4th and just see how we fare here. Because I don't think I have anything ready to go that's that small. Because the Archer's, what, 70? That would give me 5 tons, but we'd still be way over. Now, what we could do is, instead of this one, it could give you something bigger, and we could go that route. That would give me, what, 20 more tons, so we could put something heavier on you. Instead of a Thunderbolt, we could go the Grasshopper. Probably gonna get our butt kicked here, honestly. We could do Stalker. It's kind of slow, though. What would be a good mech to take out? Honestly, this one's not a bad one with the missiles. We are 20 under, though. Do we dare? Yeah, we're going to have to build some, though. I think it's only a difficulty 50, so technically we should be okay.
Commandant Steiner, we're ready to dig in.
Good. Come link up with me. My executive officer, Rachel Spector, just fed you our coordinates.
Copy that.
Commands, are your forces in place?
Acquired.
Roger that.
All right, let's see what we can do.
Green light, Commandant. We've got bogeys in the sky, so the Vipers already know we're here to crash the party.
Target destroyed.
See, better dance cards are about to fill up.
Target
All right, guys, come on.
Commands, advance on your target sectors and take the supply caches. The faster we can stock up and get out of Dodge, the better.
Copy that. The 24th is on the move.
The 17th is advancing, Commandant.
You better come get in the mix, Commander. We ain't
Oh, we have a dropship coming in.
We're fighters, not spectators, Ryder.
I'm detecting an enemy dropship incoming. It is in range of the first target supply cache.
Maybe the Vipers will just hand over the supplies if we ask nicely.
There's a better chance that you never rack
Oh,
up
we got a fire
dead
moth.
before that happens.
Don't phase me. There's a lot of space between here and Cambridge.
All right, one down.
To get a solid scrap in.
Let's kill that one.
New target. Dragonfly.
Oh, missed.
Target destroyed.
It's too easy. Next, just hit the ground.
We got a guy behind us, though. Turn around. Whoa.
New target. Dasher.
Site is clear.
Dead Dasher.
I'm designating a salvage crew to recover the supplies.
Another dropship coming in. Ooh, our Hellbringer's taking some damage.
I guess we're beyond asking nicely.
They know we're picking their pockets. Resistance at the other cache sites will be stiffer.
Then let's keep it rolling before the odds of them stopping us start getting realistic. We shall roll you steroid raiders out. Then we
attention to our plan. All I see is a
All right, another one down.
about to lick our metal boot heels, Commandant.
Mad Dog.
Look what we have here.
Dead
More
Mad Dog.
dance party. Don't be a
Oh,
hero,
we've
Val.
got
Let our friends
two
get
drop
their
ships
legs
coming in. One on either side.
Go around.
I guess we pick one, or do we want to go for the one? I don't know which one we should go. We can see that one. That one's behind. All right, they're first.
Puma.
We're detecting Mercenaries freebooters on the field. They bring no honor to this fight, so let us show them the skills.
Yep, I knew they were coming.
Bury them where they stand.
Honestly, I think we need to take these guys out.
Hell.
Destroyed.
Mech destroyed. Think that pilot soiled himself when he punched out.
Miss Lynx. Come on. Dead.
Target destroyed.
All right, what else we got?
Target destroyed.
Having clan weapons helps. Oh, what we got here?
Blackhawk.
All right, he's gone.
Destroyed.
There's still another cache site to secure, Val.
Another dropship coming
Can't
in.
afford to leave any supplies behind before we head to Cambridge. You know I never leave.
You know,
food
I
on
honestly
plate.
need to take one of my guys and repair.
Stop playing with these freeballs. Remind them how inferior they are. You hear that?
Excuse
I guess
me?
they're taking it easy on us. We better kick it up another notch. What do you say, Commander? Like I
Go.
said, we're fighters. All right,
Can I
everyone.
just tell
The
him?
last supply cache in our sector is lit up like fireworks. Let's ramp it up and clear it.
Can I?
Right behind you.
I can't remember. Can I tell him to go here?
Walking to the assigned zone.
Yeah, I may have to switch. Can he? Will he repair if he goes there? I don't think that's something they can do. Let's go ahead and repair.
System offline.
All right, one good. How are we doing? I think we're okay. I mean, we might as well if we can.
System offline.
I feel like we're taking the enemies down pretty darn easy. But I am well prepared. All right, let's see if we can go help. Oh, elementals.
One of those cowards just blasted off one of my components.
New target. Puma.
All right, guys, I need you to form on me.
Fire formation behind the commander.
Too easy.
I'm assuming this is where we need to go, but I don't know. This hasn't been too bad. But definitely a different start compared to the last DLC where you get your butt kicked. Of course, I don't doubt that we're going to see more than this. Oh, we do have that. Some VTOLs coming in.
Destroyed.
Target eliminated.
All right, do we, I mean, we're here. Do we need to do anything besides just kind of take shots at these guys?
Target destroyed. Target
A little
acquired.
bit of vehicles here and there.
Target destroyed.
I mean, they're doing a good job taking care of them.
Target destroyed.
Basically just kind of waiting. All right, I see another drop ship. There we go. I guess we want to get down there with them. Team needs to get out of my way.
Target.
Hold on the commander's target.
All right, well, the Vipers aren't anything big deal.
I've lost a component. These freebirders refuse to die quietly.
All right, he's down. That is a Stormcrow.
Hell yeah! Crush that mech into dust.
All right, Alright, that one's down. What do we got here? Shadow Cat. Now that's a mech I want. I want a Shadow Cat. That's probably what I would have taken for this mission if I had one. Oh, I took a bad hit to the face. That sucks.
According to my sensors, we're out of customers. Handing clan as L's never gets old. We're not home yet. We need our salvage crews to scoop them up and prepare for the trip out. Commands, have you secured your supply cache sites?
Affirmative.
Our target sites are secure, Commandant, at the cost of a few good warriors. Then let's make those losses count. I'll dispatch the salvage crews shortly. But we need to be on guard. Find out the clans they're mustering some kind of response force as we speak. I'll brief you all on our next steps ASAP.
Alright, rep up. Nice. And other than the nasty hit I took on the face, I don't think we took too much damage, actually. And shares are going to be a problem, but we could take a Loki for 16. I mean, that's probably worth it. The parts for the weapons, though, may be worth it more. I have 3 of those, because I'm planning on updating the my Agincourt, my lovely Agincourt. Do we want to go with the mech? I mean, how much is the mech worth? It's worth quite a bit. Did that and then take... I can't take both. We'll find some more, though. I figure if I take the mech, I can sell the mech off and take whatever parts it's on it. LBX. Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible. Could be better. Can't take this guy, the linebacker. That would be cool, though. Okay, well, I think that'll work. Let's see what we can get for 2. Or actually, you know what? Clan doubles. Okay, so those cost 4. That's good to know. It's a little different. What's worth 1 or 2? Flamer units. That would be fun. Don't really want SSRMs. Here's a tag system. We'll take tag. Yeah, and other than, like I said, the cockpit hit that I took, which is lucky we didn't die from that, not too bad. Dang, I killed 11. And, ooh, the damage to our Hellbringer is going to be rough. Probably shouldn't be fielding a lot of clan mechs right at the beginning. So we'll work on, I think what I'll do off camera is I'll do a build on the Mad Dog, and then I'll show it off next time. How much does it actually cost to repair? Okay, I don't know why it said it costs so much. I don't think we want this guy, though. What if I sell him? We have 4 million immediately. That's not too bad. Let's go look and see if there's any parts real quick. Yeah, I think I want that. Let's take that. And I'll take the ammo for it. The ER small, I'm not worried about it. Is it worth the time and effort? 3 days? Yeah, 3 days is nothing. That's okay. We'll get that money back. That'll be nice. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.